was difficult to talk to my family about studying abroad, just because like I'm the first person in my family, not only like my immediate family, but even for like my second cousins, like my extended family, to study abroad. So no one had really done that, and no one in my family had gone to Europe either. So my mom just thought it was just really far, which it is. But so there was definitely a lot of concern, a lot of safety concerns. But I just explained to her, like it can be dangerous anywhere. Like there's danger everywhere. So like there's no reason for that to hold me back. But there is this, like with Latinos, there is this like feeling of not wanting to leave the nest. Like your parents don't want you to leave the nest. Your family doesn't want you to leave the nest because they're afraid. But so that was definitely just a struggle. My mom, I can see it. Like I can see the concern in her eyes. But once I was over there, I would talk to her every week, and after a couple weeks, like she saw that I was comfortable and I was happy over there, so she definitely like felt more relaxed, and it was more like of a moment of relief for her.
I actually wasn't very concerned about telling my parents that I was going to study abroad, just because I think they knew that I always had that idea in my mind, and they've always been very supportive. They're always told me like, tienes que ver el mundo, salir de casa, just explore new things. So in that aspect, I really like appreciate my parents, because they were very 100% supportive about the entire process, about me going abroad. I did have some personal challenges in terms of family about going abroad, mostly because I think coming from a Latino household, we're very close. They know everything about me. I know everything that's going on with my parents. We talk multiple times a week. Where I live in Santa Barbara, but we are still very much a united family. And so that was kind of my worry, that I'm gonna go abroad, and I feel like I've always had a very special role in the household, so I was a little worried about going abroad for such a long period of time.
That was a little bit difficult. My parents nobody in my family studied abroad in Europe. They either went in South America or some other places, but never Europe. And they were a little bit scared because of all the terrorist attacks and the fact that I'm Jewish, and just all these things. But when I got there, it wasn't at all like how they described it. It was just a normal place like anywhere else.
So my parents are both from Mexico. They've been here for most of their lives, but very rooted in our Mexican culture. Telling them was actually a little simpler than I thought, only because I did it via FaceTime. Figured that would be my best bet. And I also told them right after my sister got back from her abroad trip, so I was a little nervous that they would react, shocked, a little scared. And I also did tell them after I got accepted into the program, so when I told them, it was more of a, this is happening and it's, official, as opposed to telling them before where I could have, gotten my mind changed or something could have been different. But telling them, my mom was shocked, but nonetheless supportive. Always my parents have supported me in my decisions, and as long as it's for my benefit, they were all for it.